Have you ever met someone who stays calm, even when life falls apart? Who smiles when others would explode? There's a secret behind that peace, and it's not about controlling life. It's about controlling your reaction to it. This is the story of David, a man who learned that peace doesn't come from fixing everything around you, but from fixing what happens inside you. David was an ordinary man, a hardworking employee, a husband, a father of one. He wasn't rich, but he had enough to live a decent life. On the outside, everything seemed fine. But inside, David was tired of getting angry at small things, tired of reacting to every little problem. Traffic, rude customers, late payments, arguments at home. He let everything get to him. Every night, he'd lie awake replaying his day, the words he said in anger, the moments he could have handled better. He wanted peace, but peace always slipped away. One evening, after a long, stressful day, David came home late. Dinner was cold, his wife looked upset, and when his 10-year-old son asked, "Dad, why are you always angry?" those words hit him harder than anything else. That night, David sat on his balcony, staring at the city lights. His son's question kept echoing in his mind. He realized he was teaching his son how to live without peace. The next morning, something unexpected happened. At work, his manager yelled at him in front of everyone over a mistake that wasn't even his fault. Old David would have shouted back, but that day, he just stood there, silent. His hands trembled, his heart raced, but he walked away quietly. In the restroom mirror, he stared at himself and whispered, "Why did I let that affect me?" That question started everything. That night, instead of scrolling through his phone, he opened YouTube and searched "How to Stay Calm When Angry." He found a short clip where a monk said something simple. Peace doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you stop reacting to everything. Those words stayed in David's mind. From that day, David started a small experiment. Every morning before work, he'd look in the mirror and remind himself, "Today, I will choose my reaction." It wasn't easy. When traffic piled up, he still felt that fire inside. When a customer shouted, his blood still boiled. But each time, he took a deep breath and said, "I won't let this control me." Days turned into weeks. His wife noticed the change first. "You seem calmer these days," she said. And for the first time in years, David smiled without pretending. But life always tests your growth, and David's test came sooner than expected. One rainy morning, he got a call from his manager. "David, we are cutting costs. We have to let you go." Just like that, after 8 years of loyal work, he was jobless. For a moment, he froze. Old memories, fears, and anger flooded his mind. He wanted to shout, to curse, to ask, "Why me?" But then, he remembered his mirror words. "Today, I will choose my reaction." He took a slow breath and said calmly, "I understand. Thank you for the opportunity." His manager looked shocked. "David, you're taking this really well." He just smiled. "Getting angry won't change anything, but maybe acceptance will help me find something better." When he reached home, he told his wife what happened. She braced herself for his usual storm. But instead, he said, "I lost my job, but I didn't lose myself." That night, he slept peacefully, not because he had no problems, but because for the first time, his problems didn't own him. Over the next few weeks, David started freelancing. He found small clients, earned modest money, but he worked with calmness. No rush, no panic. He began walking every morning, spending time with his son, and even started meditating for 5 minutes daily. It wasn't about becoming a monk or changing his lifestyle completely. It was about changing one thing, his reactions. And slowly, life started changing around him too. He wasn't attracting chaos anymore because he wasn't feeding it. Maybe you're like David. Maybe you're tired of reacting to everything, to rude people, bad days, unfair moments. But here's the truth. You can't always control what happens to you. You can control how you respond. Peace isn't found in a quiet place or a perfect life. Peace is found the moment you say, I choose calm over chaos. I choose understanding over anger. I choose to respond, not react. Every time life throws something at you, remember, your reaction is your power. Don't give it away so easily. You'll notice when you stop reacting to small things, the big things don't scare you anymore. When you stop arguing with life, life starts working with you. So the next time someone hurts you, or a plan fails, or the world feels unfair, pause, breathe, ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Because once you learn to protect your inner peace, no one and nothing can take it from you. David's story isn't about perfection, it's about progress. He still gets upset sometimes, but he catches himself before his emotions take over. And that's what peace really is. Not the absence of storms, but the ability to stay calm while they pass. So today, I'll leave you with one simple challenge. Before you react to anything, stop and think. Because maybe the secret to a happier life isn't changing others, it's changing your reaction.